These are your intermediate stretches for back and shoulders. Those are 4 exercises. Please make sure that you do feel confident to perform these. If you're not sure, just go back to the beginner version. They will also help you build a bit more awareness. The first exercise we start with are seated shoulder stretch. So I start in just a gentle seated pose here, and fingers are facing either back, forward or sideways. I'm literally not really fussed about this because it gives you different sensations. I tend to place my fingers back. I gently push the ground away a little bit, and then I am going to slide myself out as much as I can. If you feel like you can go a little bit further, then shift again a little bit further. What we want to try and avoid is sinking into the shoulders. We want to keep the chest nice and open to really stretch the front of the shoulder, your pectorals and your chest. You're going to hold it there. Okay, your second exercise is going to be a crab reach. So it's very similar to what we've just done. We start in the same position. This comes from animal flow, and we're going to try and keep that shoulder nice and open. The fingers should be facing back, but I will be allowing a little bit sideways if necessary. We're going to start by lifting our bum and then taking the opposite hand like we take the thumb to the nose. We're going to push into a glute bridge or a hip thrust. We're going to try and avoid letting the hip sink. We're going to push through into corkscrewing the armpit here. So you can really feel the opening in the shoulder, and you can see I'm leaning and I'm letting my arm just rest here. It's a very nice stretch. You can shift away a little bit. Like you can see I'm shifting the way, making sure that my shoulder, elbow and wrist are aligned. I'm not hyperextending my elbow. Yes. And I'm slowly taking it down. Okay, so the movement that we're really trying to create is that corkscrew of the shoulder to open the chest. But we don't want to hyperextend those elbows. So I'm going to show you on the other side. I'm just gently pushing up, taking my hand, pushing up into a glute bridge, a corkscrew, a rest here. This is a very nice stretch for the side of the back here as well. And then I shift my weight here. Try and keep the hip square and the upper limbs aligned, shoulder, elbow, wrist. Coming down. The next one will be your bow pose. Lying on the front. This is quite a bit of a back extension, so there are several options for this one. What we try and aim to do is reach into the ankles, keeping the knees parallel, and we simply lift. Try and come onto your pubic bone as much as you can, lifting here. If you want a bit more, a deeper shoulder, you take your hands on the inside of the feet, try and lift up and hold that stretch. Whew. And the last one is your sphinx twist. So into your sphinx pose, I really like this one. We're going to take the right leg up to start with, and then I'm going to thread my right arm under. Good. To really stretch here. Then I take it back. I'll thread my left arm under. And then I'm taking a twist, trying to keep this nice and grounded. So here we actually twist differently than when we're lying on the back. I don't know if you've seen the difference, but when we open here, it's a different kind of twist. It feels very different from where we're lying on the back. Yeah, so when we're supine lying, this is prone. So now I'm taking my left, and I'm just taking a little bit of a thread the needle under to release my left shoulder. And then I come back, and then I'm going into that nice bit of twist here. Oh, beautiful. And we come back. Up. Beautiful. I hope you enjoy the stretches. I find them really, really nice and soothing, and they're also really good for the shoulders and mobilizing the spine a little bit more at the end of the workout as well. Enjoy.